Well, hello everyone, and welcome back, or welcome to Thanks Brunch Tier 3 Day 1. Now, you might say, wow, you have a lot of customers for Day 1, and the answer is, yeah, we do. Because we have individual dining. I'm going to run through this. This is a continuation of my Tier 2 series that just ended. Well, it would have been in my previous series. I'm not sure when you're watching this in what order, but I just finished the Tier 2. I think I got to OT 9, I think is where I failed. But let's look through the cards. When I played the first franchise, I chose all customer cards. And then the second franchise, I chose all side cards. So it's a bit kind of like, what do you want to do? In hindsight, I should have done all side cards to keep the numbers down because we're at 8 customers, but I think we'll be okay. So you have breakfast exclusive, which is a great for this. Sedate's irrelevant. It's a free card. Closing time is, iffy. This is 50% more money, which is still great. Individual dining, which is fine for this. Instant service. I like instant service. Victorian is irrelevant. It's a free card. This isn't bad. Until the key here is to try to get metal tables to eliminate having to use sides, because we have catalog, which is great as well. It's a free blueprint every day. Well, free blueprint choice every day. You still have to purchase it, of course. Mashed, which is easy. And I'm going to show you what I brought along with me. And normally I don't bring things with me, but as I start doing tier runs, I like bringing things with me that help me a little bit, and especially in the beginning. Got mashed, we got broccoli, we got tips, which is great. Now I believe this should stack with this. It should, just like the phone should stack. I don't know if it actually does, as far as what the limitations are. So your broccoli, mandatory tips, and then we also have chips. So we have a lot of sides. We have 8 customers, so that's 1 loaf of bread. So I have things kind of very makeshift laid out here. So I'm not going to do bread right away. I brought with me a safety hob and a freezer. Now I debated bringing with 2 freezers. This one's going to be for mashed potatoes, obviously, because mash gives you 20 portions. So I don't want to make that every day. One good thing when you do pies or breakfast, you get an oven with you. In pizza, you get I think that's the only thing else. You get an oven, and the oven doesn't have a nerf to it. If you remember, the starter hobs are at 0.75 speed, and that's what you get for all the other cooked dishes. But an oven, there is no starter oven, which I'm not sure if there ever will be a starter oven. I think there almost should be, because if not, it's kind of unfair in the sense because there's no nerf to it. But again, that's not up to me, of course. I'm not the dev. So we're going to get the mash going. We have broccoli, so we'll get broccoli going right away on the safety hob because it cooks fairly quickly. We'll get the mash going. I mean, it's a lot of running around here, but I don't have a better setup as of yet. The other countertops are just around here. The blueprint cabinet, it's just in here for now. It's not going to stay there. It'll probably come down here. This will be for cooking toast, obviously, because we can have a whole thing of toast right on here. A portioner would be great in the beginning. A portioner and a conveyor belt, or a portioner and a grabber, I should say, would be great first off. But we'll see what happens. 8 customers, it's going to be a little tricky, but I think we'll be able to do it. And basically now we're just waiting. We have to wait for everything to cook, because the customers are here already. I do always not forget, but all right, take this off. This is going to come off, and this is going to be mashed. I guess I see mashed. I always forget that you have to mash things not on. You can only mash things on a mashable surface, which is a counter. You can serve from a hob. You just can't mash from a hob, if that makes sense. This doesn't take very long, but the problem is we're already at, I can't call anybody because we're full. We're using the patience is really going down, isn't it? Yikes. Again, it's instant ordering. So instant ordering is good, but there's also a downside of instant ordering. And the downside of instant ordering is that you lose that phase, like the thinking phase, you lose that. So that's not the best thing in the world, but it is. Ooh, missed out. But it is what it is, and we'll make do. And we are making extra money, of course. The reason why I brought the safety hob, even though it's slower, it's easier. I'll call everybody else in. And one good thing about individual dining, is that you're going to always get the coin bonus, because when you use the phone, it's 1 extra ring per group, not per customer. So what that means is that when you have instant ordering, or excuse me, I keep saying instant, when you have individual dining, that means that every ring you get is going to be one customer, which means you're going to get the bonus money from that. Now remember, we also have closing time, which does scale as you go up, obviously. Ooh, chips. I totally forgot about chips. So chips are going to be huge. Ooh, I almost need to set this up differently because I don't have a surface to do chips on. Oh, they want broccoli now. I totally forgot. We have, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Never mind. We have the personalized waiting. So it's good and bad. If you serve them the main dish before you serve them the side, it'll lock in the main. They won't change. Like once you serve them one part of the meal, they won't change the second part. Now it should be everybody. Okay, see what we made here just off of the bonuses. We'll get the first day, so we get the player count bonus. The table bonus is 50 because we have the extra money plus the 50% extra money. So that's awesome. So we're not going to be, I was worried that we're going to be hurting for money in the beginning, but I don't think we are. And I'm also going to change this to inside, just in the beginning. And as I said, this is the same map I did the tier 2 on, which isn't, you may say, oh, it makes it so much, oh, we did not, I can't believe we did not get a research desk. What do I want to buy? I almost want to buy another hob. Plates, maybe a sink, or do we just re-roll? Like I hate re-rolling already, but I want to re-roll. And so as I was saying, because we played, that was a bad re-roll, because we're playing the same map, the same seed, the layout's going to be the same, but nothing else is going to be the same because now we're into a tier 3 franchise. So unless I've already done a tier 3 franchise with this run with breakfast, which I have not, nothing will be the same for me. Let's spend another. I think we're going to be re-rolling a lot here. Oh my gosh, geez. Do we do one more? Feels like such a waste. Okay, there we go. All right, that was worth it. Jeez Louise. Can't believe we can get a research desk on that first initial drop. You know what? This is fine though. We're going to start saving things down here. I know that's like, oh, you could have that as a research room. Yeah, I guess I could, but I don't really want a research room because it's like right in the way. That's the only negative of this map. I'd love it to be just two big rooms, but it doesn't really work that way. Now, as far as a counter for the potatoes, I think I have to do the potatoes. I think I almost have to put them here. As much as I don't really want to put them here, I think that makes sense. Because if I do a chip order, I can do it here. It's far from the hob, but we're using the hob. Oh, I'm going to get that prep station. Sorry. So that was, we did 10, 20, so we spent 60 coins there on re-rolls. But we ended up getting a prep station, which will be huge later on once we can freeze it. And then I'm just going to keep something just extra here. Now, again, I'm not one to like to re-roll and save blueprints and do that whole thing. But I think because of the tier that we're at here, we may have to do that. We're up to 10 customers, so that should still be one loaf. I believe one loaf is 10 slices. So we're good here. The only thing else I could do is I could put another counter here. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll put the potatoes, because I don't really ever come down here. So I can put the potatoes here, and then I can chop them here because the bread sits here. I think that's fine. We don't have to make mash today. Another freezer would be great. We just don't have another freezer. And then there we go. And then I can just start with the dough. This cooks actually pretty quickly. Like that. And let's get a dough. Whoops. Let's get a dough in. And what I want to do is I want to do one chip right away. That can just sit here. Because as you see, the customers are coming in already. They won't wait for anything. Good to see they changed their mind, which is great. It's going to be very, very touch and go. You can't prep too much. I mean, I wish the groups would be down a little bit more, but they're not, so nothing that I can do about it, honestly. Oh, shoot, that was a mistake. Oh, well. And because we're not struggling for money, right? Because we're not struggling for money, I'm not going to rush to call people all the time. Like, I could call people and line them out the door, but I don't really find a need to do that. Because we have the money coming in. See, this mess is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, I think. Let's get you out first because you're here. That way you won't change your order on me. The safety hub is great. It is slower. So this is definitely not a long-term solution, having the to use the safety hub exclusively without any sort of automation. Because as you see, I'm waiting, right? Waiting is the not the hardest part, but the most annoying part. I'm gonna call a couple people because I think we're gonna be fine here. Because we're getting 10 coins per, so that's the regular bread, 50% more plus the 2 coin bonus. So it's quite significant actually. And here it's almost like you want to wait for them to change their order, you know? Because if they change their order, then you won't have to serve them something that you potentially would have to before. But this one doesn't look like they're going to. We should have enough toast. We should have enough bread. Alright, looks like everybody wants mashed. Of course, everybody wants mashed. Oh, they don't. Look at that. See? That's exactly what I mean when I say wait. Now, it doesn't always work. Because if they don't change their order within a certain amount of time, they're not going to change it. Alrighty. That should be the day. So I think closing time is factored in with the amount of customers that we have coming in. We'll find out right now. Yep, okay. What did we make today? 166. So the table bonus and the player count bonus, which is 103 coins. So it's 60%, or 60 whatever percent of our income. Not quite 60%, but you know what I mean. Over half of our income is coming in just from the bonuses that we have. The player count bonus and the table bonus. Which is awesome, by the way. I mean, this is how you want. If you want to do a franchise like this, try to get those type of cards. They're really good cards. Now, of course, now I got to run. Oh, research desk. Heck yes, give me 2. Give me 2 of them. Okay, we didn't. So we got 1, and this is great because tomorrow we're gonna have. Oh, I know what we're gonna upgrade to. Let's put this back here, and I want to ditch this. I don't think I'm gonna waste a reroll today. I think what I want to do now. Do I upgrade a counter, try to get a freezer? Or to upgrade a hob. But the problem is we don't have any sort of automation yet, so I don't really find it helpful to upgrade a hob. Because the oven's doing the sides. In a pinch, I could use the oven for the other things. Maybe I should just set these to the outside now that I'm thinking about it. Because I keep forgetting, if you don't move to a spot where they're going to spawn, they won't spawn. They'll spawn everywhere else. Okay, so we have 12 customers. Again, not a big deal. I'll wait to do the research. Maybe another sink would be helpful. I want to get 1 chip going. I don't think we had to use a chip at all last round, did we? Get this going. Put this down here. And then while this is doing its thing, I'll do some research. Come on. If I could walk properly. All I have to do is put the research. I should move the things I don't have to run this for. Alright, so we know we're going to get a frozen prep. That's a given. Alrighty. Let's get to... Oops, I keep... A portion will be my next purchase, I guess, if I get one. Now, I know some of you may think, oh, you should have saved that first one. Yeah, but why, though, right? I mean, the question I'm asking you guys is, why would you save it? And I know it's a rhetorical question. It's, well, because you could get an extra blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but are you really going to get it? Do you want to wait around to maybe get another research desk? And the thing is, because we bought the first one already, there's nothing saying we can't buy the second one. You know what I mean? So we can buy it, and it's not going to be a problem. We're already having people wait outside, which is not ideal at all. But that's individual dining for you. Yeah, it's raining. It's nighttime. This is going to be a tricky franchise. And the main reason is because that we of how we chose the first cards, if that makes sense. So the first tier franchise, we went with all player cards, or all customer cards. No player reductions. This time we're swapping. So it's a bit, you know, it's tricky how you do it. You know what I mean? And there's no, I always say this, and I will always continue to say it. There's no right way to do it. It's whatever makes sense to you. They both want fries, which is not ideal right about now. Have to do. Oh no, see what they want. Okay, because if you can't set things on the table because they will end up taking it, and that's a problem. All right, let's get another. Wow, this is gonna be a little tough, isn't it? I think we'll be okay though. Yeah, this is where having metal tables would be really good. That's like what I'm shooting for. I didn't get a table there as a card or anything, or as a blueprint, I should say. But I think as soon as we get them, I'm gonna definitely use them. And mainly is to eliminate the sides. So I'm gonna serve this guy. Oh, never mind. I can serve him everything. There we go. Oh my, the research. Shoot. I think I'll be able to get it. Come on, 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 come on. It's gonna be so close, so close, so close. Oh my gosh, I was right at the end. Oh, it's my fault. See, it's, man, the patience is no joke. The patience is no joke, guys. Dang, I missed out on that one. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Oh man. Like, I want to take sides. 15% will knock it down to what, 10, but then everybody's gonna want soup. Man, I don't know. I don't know if we gotta do soup. And we have the oven for it. You know, let's just take it. Why not? Let's see how far we get through this. If we don't get far at all, then that's fine. I foolishly didn't upgrade that freaking other thing. But, you know, we have a frozen prep now. So that will be helpful for, I'm not really sure exactly what yet. I'm going to put it, no, I can't put it there. I got to put it, yeah, we're going to have some juggling here. Because of the way the layout is, it's not, man, what a lousy roll too. All right, table's good. I want to research a table. And now, do I want to try to keep the counter again, or do I want to try something different? I think I want to keep the counter because I can freeze a pot of soup or something, because soup's going to be the main thing. So we're going to have a carrot here, and we're going to have the onions. Now, again, we have the pot, so luckily we only have 3 potted dishes, if that makes sense. Now, how do I got to open this up a bit more here. Put this outside. Because the thing is everybody wants soup when you have individual dining. So that means we need 9 customers. That means we'll need 3 pots of soup, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. And now, as far as the frozen prep, it's what do I want to do with the frozen prep? Do I want to try to use it for a side? Do I want to use it for this? Maybe it's time to actually open up this space over here. I don't know why I'm running with all this stuff as the research room. It's just not a very nice looking space here as far as having to run everywhere for everything. But I think we'll be okay. I just can't forget about the research. Because that was a huge mistake last time. Well, a little mistake, not a huge mistake. So I could put this right here actually, which might be good. I'm trying to think how should I do this? Because the oven, I should almost move the oven and stuff down here, I think. I don't know, it almost makes sense to put this stuff down here now. Because the bread, we're only going to need one thing of bread now, so that's easy. Do we have, oh, I think I'm going to buy a sink. I think I'm just going to buy a sink. Again, we're not hurting for money right now. That's the thing, we're not hurting for money at all. And you know what I'm going to do? I don't only have 4 blueprints laying there. I'm going to do a reroll. See if we can get anything, any kind of better. Boom, yes, another prep station, awesome. So, prep stations are great. I should have almost bought the plates in the beginning. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sacrifice the counter upgrade for another frozen prep. Because if we can start storing things like soup or, fries or something like that. And then this sink I'm going to use as the washing sink because this is a 1x speed. This one is 0.75. It doesn't say it, but it's 0.75 speed, which is actually just fine. So see, this is going to go here. This is going to go here. We're going to have the broccoli here. And where's my carrot bin? My carrot bin's going to be here. I think this is okay. And then what I can do is put this here. And then the potatoes. I think I'll put the potatoes here and put the pot stack here, here, here. So this is I think. Let me try to mock run through a day here. If this makes sense to me. And it doesn't make sense having these all the way over here, but we could have, nope, this is going to be here, this is going to be here, this can be here. Again, the phone, we're not really using the phone hardly at all, but I want to keep it. So this is good here. Should be a slot on. So the way I'm going to do this is at the beginning of the day is I want to grab it, because we're going to be doing soup first. So up here is still going to be where I'm going to put, I'm trying to think how I should use this frozen prep. I almost want to use this for soup. Because the toasted bread's going to be here. I want to toast it here, serve it here, obviously. And the sides, if I need a fry will be done here, here. Maybe just for fries. I don't know. And then we're going to need 3 pots of soup. So I could actually get, we have 3 pots. We have 1 free pot. So I could actually get 2 pots of soup going right away. Put them, store them here. I don't know. I think what we'll do is because we're almost out of time right now, so I'm gonna stop the episode here, and I'll run through a day next episode. I'll leave you guys with a bit of a cliffhanger. I should have bought plates in hindsight. I should have bought plates. I don't want to keep doing re-rolls because it gets super expensive really fast. So I think what we're doing is we're going to leave it here, guys. Yeah, I don't know how I want to do this because the soup's going to go here. The broccoli is going to go. Ooh, I need a spot for the broccoli to sit. Maybe the broccoli will sit. Oh, I could do it like this. I could do it like that, and the broccoli could sit here. And then I still got to run around though, but I think that's fine. So I want to do this, boom, 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 get the broth going, and then boom, hit the broccoli, and take the broccoli up here, and then get the toast going. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to leave that for next time, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. I know we didn't leave it with a cliffhanger. I should have ended at the end of day 3, but that's fine. We got the setup. I think this will work. Like, I'm still debating about using this room at all, but the problem is, where do I put things if not? I mean, I know I could utilize the space up here, utilize the space over here. Like, this is, if this wall here would be pushed back onto 2 squares, I think it'd be so much easier. And then the other thing is I could start serving outside, which is going to be very, very difficult because of all the customer cards that we have. So it's not feasible. But we're down to 9 customers. We're going to have 9 customers. Then it'll probably go to 11, then something else. But I think we're going to be okay. This is a bit, I don't really like this too much, but I think it's going to work for now. For now, at least it'll work. Or I could even just do something like this. That way it feels less awkward because I can do soup, boom, boom, have 2 soups laying here. Maybe the broccoli over here. I don't know, we need more cooking devices, which you don't have any. But you know what, guys, we're going to end the episode here. I'm jibber-jabbering too much. Thank you guys so much for joining me on Tier 3, Thanks to Brunch, continuation from Tier 2, and we'll see how far we get. I mean, I don't know who we had to franchise this. It's getting pretty tricky already. The customer numbers have to stay low. So, I mean, the next cards we could get something like onion rings, which would be pretty hard. But we have onions and we have the potatoes. We get onion rings, which would drop 15%. We could get meat soup. We could get tomato soup, which if we get the other soup types, I will definitely take them because they reduce customers. And maybe we'll end up having this turning into a soup restaurant. Like almost like Olive Garden, soup salad, unlimited soup salad and breadsticks. So unlimited soup and breadsticks, which is at the toast. No salad yet, thankfully. Jeez, if we get the variety card, maybe I'll take salad. We'll see, guys. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the continued support. If you're new to the channel, please consider leaving me a subscribe and also leaving a like and a comment below. It really helps out the videos get get noticed. How do you want to call that? Really helps the videos get out there so people can see it. People say algorithm all the time. I don't like saying algorithm, but it is what it is. It helps the algorithm out so my my videos can get seen by more people. Anyway, guys, thanks so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care now.